Well, there is a very exciting event coming up here in just a couple weeks' time, the Celebration of Business.
Yeah.
And we have Brittany Quick-Warner, President and CEO of the Eugene Area Chamber of Commerce, here to tell us all about this fantastic event. Still some tables available for businesses that are interested,
There are just a few. So this is our annual dinner, our annual meeting, our annual celebration at the Chamber. I'm doing this for more than 70 years. And some of these businesses have been coming for 70 years. Not the same people,
Yeah.
but their businesses have been longtime supporters of the Chamber. And yeah, we're just excited to celebrate with everyone.
Yeah, no, that is fantastic. I know we're on the exact same timetable. KVAL,
Yeah.
70 years, the same time as the
Yes.
Chamber was 70 years.
Yeah.
And I know that you've got a lot of exciting developments in Eugene, the economic plan moving forward, Elevate 28,
Elevate
really
28.
getting kickstarted now.
Yeah, so this last year we kicked off a 5-year strategic initiative to really focus on how do we improve the business climate here in Eugene. Economic and community development focus, right? So we're talking about how do we shift from being a reactive community to business development and opportunity to being a proactive community, right? So we do well when someone comes to us and says, hey, we have this idea. We come together, we collaborate, but we want to be going out and finding those opportunities. We know we have to address our workforce shortage, our housing and homeless crisis, improving and revitalizing downtown. All of those things are ingredients to a good business climate. And this initiative is funded by the private sector. We are this close to hitting our fundraising goal, just shy of $5 million. And it's one of the first times in a really long time the private sector has come together to say, we're going to fund this and we're going to lead this work.
And so a lot of elements that are going to have to come together, but they're all under this umbrella here for the business community.
Yeah, absolutely. We have more than 50 investors at this point, and the work has already started. So working on policy solutions, working on bringing the private sector in to build stronger relationships with our government partners. We know that a core element of having a strong business climate is having a really good working relationship between public and private. And we have room to improve in that space. And so we're excited to kind of tackle that over the next 4 years.
And so something like the Celebration of Business, kind of a nice way to kickstart what's
Kick
coming
it
up.
off, help people understand what this initiative is. I am convinced and I'm motivated. We'll be celebrating our fundraising goal being hit by that time. So yeah, there'll be a lot to celebrate for sure.
So it'll be on the 75th annual Celebration of Business. That will be the big celebration.
We will, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, so with everything that's going on, I know there's a lot of events that take place in the Celebration of Business. One of the ones that I always think is fascinating is the First Citizen.
Yeah.
Celebrating someone who is truly important out there in our local community, really a pillar. Tell us about this year's recipient.
Yeah, we're really excited to honor Mike Coughlin. He has been a stalwart in this community for a really long time. Mike has started and sold multiple businesses. He does real estate development. He's created housing for our community. He's an incredibly generous philanthropist, giving a lot of money and time to a lot of organizations that mean a lot to this community. United Way, Relief Nursery. Mike's experience and expertise goes broad and wide throughout this community, which we're seeing in a lot of people saying we want to be at this event to celebrate Mike because he deserves it. He's a very humble guy, and so when we told him he was going to be the recipient, he was a little bit hesitant. We did let him know you can't just not accept it. There's not an option. But we're really excited to hear what he has to say. The First Citizen gets to basically, do a call to action to the room and talk a little bit about his life and his story and how he got to be where he is. So we're excited to hear more.
Well, that sounds like a trend here. Every time that it seems like we have the new First Citizen, they're both honored and they're a little overwhelmed by the honor.
Humble. Yeah, we have some incredible leaders in this community that we can't honor all of them, but it's really special when we get to honor ones like Mike.
Yeah, and then we also have the next generation, of course, the future First Citizens Award.
Yeah.
That's always really cool to see up-and-coming high schoolers that are making a difference out there.
Yeah, it's a really fun partnership we've had with our local high schools for many, many years. A single high school student kind of honored from all the 6 high schools in the Eugene area. And then we give scholarships. So our First Citizens contribute to a scholarship fund for the future First Citizens. And every year those students are awarded a little bit of money, but really it's the recognition and just hopefully motivation for them to keep doing good work in our community and beyond.
It really comes full circle there.
Yeah.
That's awesome to see. So yeah, everything kicking off January 30th,
yes.
On Thursday, and there are still tables available.
There are
for
a couple
folks that are
tables
interested.
available. So all of those last minute Eugenians who come in we have a couple tables left, so
Yeah.
don't wait too long.
All right, so there you go. Now you know all about it. It's a great event. You get that nice little dinner, a chance to mingle, meet some folks, and really celebrate Eugene and the business community.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
for
thank you
coming
guys for
on.
being a partner too. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. It's fantastic each and every time. And well, we're looking forward to it coming up in just a couple weeks.